everyone. Welcome to Tea Time. Okay, Tea Time. It is extra bonus content after the Middleman Podcast. I'm still here with DJ Q. And Tea Time has been not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. And today I'm drinking a half and half peach Arnold Palmer. And my boy DJ Q, what do you have in there?
I got the Arnold Palmer Southern Style half and half sweet tea pink lemonade.
All
Brought
right.
to you by Arnold Palmer.
Go get yourself an Arnold Palmer, $1. And hey, tag them in the video below. Let's try to get the sponsorship. That's right. So what is Tea Time? Okay, what is Tea Time and what is the clap about? Okay, so
Right, what is the club about?
Tea Time is just extra bonus. We're just talking. We're just chatting. It's just we're having a good time. All right.
And for those that don't know, he clapped when we started recording. That's what I'm asking. What the fuck is a clap for?
All right. So before each episode, I told Michael, "Hey, I'm gonna do a clap." Okay. And what is a clap for? Well, here's your clap. The reason I do the clap is because audio and video are not synchronized through one single path. Okay. We're laying
two
it.
levels.
Yeah, we're laying it on top.
Gotcha.
So the clap is me doing a motion, and once you hear that connection, that's how you know you're on target.
Yeah, so it matches the audio and video, so like the mouths will sync up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because right now we don't have one path.
Damn, I like
Yeah.
that.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to divide and conquer. You
That's
know?
like, that's my, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah.
Wow, that's so lit.
But I just thought a clap would be a lot easier rather than be like, hey, like, because, you know, it's just a clap is very
Yeah.
cut and dry.
All I gotta do is just find the clap, sync it together. 'cause the
Right,
clap
and
is a
at that
loud
point, you
sound.
know that the audio and
Yeah.
It's all cleaned up. Perfect. Just like that. That's why we clap.
Goes aligned. That's so interesting, man. Yeah, I don't know much about video production. I mean, when I was doing the cooking show, that was another reason why I gave up, just because I just couldn't fucking Adobe Premiere, dude. I just didn't have the patience. I had an older laptop, so then I got a solid state hard drive installed in that laptop to make that laptop quicker. I took everything off of the computer so that when I'm running Adobe Premiere, it's just that, and it did help with the performance, but I just still didn't have the. It didn't turn me on like playing music, if that makes sense.
I got you. Yeah, I mean.
But I love editing videos on my phone. I'll make a fucking fun
Easy.
reel.
Yeah.
You know, I'll bullshit and you know, it's interesting. It's interesting.
With overlapping on top of it. And that's why Michael, you know, great help because obviously I know what it takes with that video shit. It's fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, I want like Adobe Premiere for people. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Let me get a dumbed down version of.
Beep. That's what we're going to get there, okay?
No, the worst was the one time we was at this event and I gotta show you the video, but I was dancing and I would do some dumb shit like, you know what I mean? Like, just
Like
to
you
the
had-
beat, the beat. It was on beat, it was funny, it was stupid. And the girl was like, what was that? I was like, oh, it was just a dance. And then my girl was like, yo, my brother retarded. Like, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, bro. Jeez.
Well, she didn't say that. My girl would never say that word, but it was just funny. I was like, damn. I don't know how to, you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah, you got to censor yourself. There was this one time I was at a friend's place, right? And you could tell that they were an extremely religious home, okay? It was my buddy. It was his neighbors. We went to his neighbors. They invited us over. We had barbecue, great time, right? His little brother, he's like he's a teenager, right? He's in his teens. And we're there and he's watching football. He goes, Jesus Christ, how could he let that happen? And the family all looks over to like, hey, like, what's that about Jesus Christ? And I was like, I was there, and in the living room, there's like literally Jesus Christ above him, like a photo of Jesus Christ, right above him. And he's like, what? All I said was Jesus Christ, and he said it again. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, no. Yeah. So then I'm like, Stevie, read the room. I was like, just literally read the room. Look around and see what the fuck you see, you know? So
nah, that's an awkward feeling, man. I was DJing a Sweet 16 like that where they were, I don't know what religion they were, but the lady just kept expressing, please, only clean music, whatever. I got clean versions of songs.
yeah.
Anyways, at the time, I was playing Wild Thoughts, right? Wow. And the guy came over and said, what is the matter with you? And I was like, he said, take this off, whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's a clean version, but I won't play it. Then I played another song. He came back. He goes, this is the last time I'm going to tell you, well, whatever. I was like, damn, like, I'm sorry. Like, it was weird because, again, I don't want to make the client uncomfortable. But I'm like, yo, why the fuck is he going on for me like that?
Yeah.
Anyways.
It was a subliminal
We
message.
announced dinner. And obviously, there's a big prayer before food. So he does a prayer. He blesses the birthday girl. He blesses the family. And he goes, also, please look over the DJ. Like, he's just like talking shit about me. Like, not talking shit, but like saying a prayer for me that I hope I could find the Lord and that I fix, damn, I forgot what he said, like cleanse my mind, like some crazy, like. So for the rest of the party, I was like, all right, whatever, man. I play like a pop mix I have from like, you know, like, just clean, corny, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why you gotta be so rude? Like, you know, like corny, regular pop. I was like, I'm not DJing, dude. Like, I just didn't know what to do. So he eventually left. Like, he was really, honestly mad at me and just was, you know. Damn. And then the lady who booked me, which is the mother, was like, oh, I'm sorry. That was my brother. He's just very religious and overprotective and blah, blah. And then she gave me the okay to like just play the more modern for the kids. And like the last half hour, the kids were able to turn up and you know what I mean. But yeah, it was just really awkward, son.
That's an awkward situation.
Because then I feel like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Am I gonna go to hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Probably. I mean,
please watch over him. They were from some fucking, I don't know. I think they were. I'm doing like an African voice, but I think they were. I think they were like West Indian.
He said, please watch over him.
He said, please watch. What are you doing? Why are you playing that here? I said, yo, I'm sorry. I got scared as shit.
I like accents. Accents are pretty cool. I wish I was from Australia. I really do wish that I was from Australia. You know, go out back cooking on a barbie. You know what I mean?
Damn, I could never. Whenever I try an Australian accent, someone says you sound British, and then whenever I try a British accent, they go, that's Australian. I did a wedding at Trout Lake. You guys heard of Trout Lake? It's over in the Poconos. So Trout Lake, during the summertime, it is not during the summer, during the months of June and July, it is a kids' summer camp. They hire international students.
Okay.
It's cheaper. It's easier. They work like 6 days a week. They live there, and they fucking whatever.
It's like Kalahari.
So yeah, a lot of major resorts to it. So the wedding coordinator, she goes, "Oh, you're the DJ," and I'm just like, the whole staff was just from London, British, innit, you know, and I started fucking with them and making an accent, and they all kept telling me that's a little bit more Australian if you ask me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm just
you guys like, also, that's funny.
It was the funny. I'm like, yo, but then when I've met in the past people at Reebok, you know, we would get people from other countries, and I would meet someone from Australia. I'd do their accent, you know, crikey, mate. And they'd be like, oh, that's more British.
Hey, in the middle of our podcast, you know, I mentioned this banner up here right behind me. Usually sits right
that's
here.
beautiful.
So I figured we bring it down and we talk about it because, you know, excuse me. This is what I'm talking about, bro. The floor is so slanted, I'm fucking just sliding. You see what I'm sliding those DMs. This
it's
is
an old-ass factory, too. It's an old warehouse we in.
But, okay, so right here, everyone, we have a gift that was gifted to me 2021 Christmas by Ensemble's Designs. Who the fuck is designing your shit? Check that out. Okay, we have, this is for the year 2048. I'm going to read to you what it says. And I have a sticker on the back here, which was on the package itself. You know, so it's great memorabilia. And it actually made me cry. So here we go. Hey, man, this is you from the future. Make sure you give this to Kev as a gift for the year, from the year 2048. It's hard to explain, but you guys will make it. Keep grinding. A Merry Christmas from Ensemble Designs to the Middleman Podcast. All right, and in the front we have here, like I said, it's the year 2048. Spotify Wrapped. You know, like I really don't care about who you listen to. You know, if you're top 1% of Champagne Poppy, you know, cool, good for you. But the Middleman Podcast, you know, it's very cool to see your stats and all that. So, you know, 2048. Hopefully, we have 7 million streams, 394 hours of listening, 2.5 million listeners, and we're streaming in 92 countries. You know, that's a goal. That's a manifestation. That's basically a draft, you know, and the note at the bottom, it says the year is 2048. You wake up and check your phone and look what came in. Your statistics for the podcast on Spotify. Holy shit. 7 million streams. Good thing you never gave up. Good thing you continue to grow your voice. Good thing you didn't stop your grind. At this point, I was watery-eyed. Whether you get 2.5 million listeners or not, hopefully by the year 2048, you don't look back with regret. Happiness isn't measured by success. It's measured by doing what you love. I don't think you need this to become a reality to be happy. Just find happiness in doing something you love and are passionate about. Good luck from the future, Charlie, in the year. Oh, excuse me. Good luck from future Charlie in the year 2048.
That's fucking dope, yo.
And at that point, I was crying.
That's awesome.
You know, so that's what I have back here, and thank you. Like, I love it. It really is great to. It's good and bad. We were talking about it. You know, like I'll put it back up later, but it's good and bad because it like makes you on your bad days. You know, you look at it, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, damn it, am I doing this right? You know, like, damn it. You know, on your good days, you look at it and you feel great about it. You know, so it's just like double-edged sword. I had it in my bedroom, but I was like, I can't. Because what if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day? I just can't look at that right away. You know, sometimes they need to unplug from the podcast, and that's usually on Sundays. And people are so like rude, bro. They always want to talk on Sundays. I'm like, bro, I'm just like Sundays I relax.
So Monday. I don't know.
Sundays are my days to unplug.
I think Monday is my unplug day. Like, yeah, usually I'm tired from the weekend. Or no, I'm lying. Tuesday. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I think I don't know. I do shit when I feel like doing it, and I don't think that's a good thing. You know, because sometimes you have to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know? But listen, when I feel like doing shit, I be on it. I'll like spend 2 weeks of just in my head procrastinating, dragging my feet, stressing, anticipating, and then I'll have 2 days where I'm just on it, dude. I'll handle whatever task I need to handle. I'll handle whatever business. Make the calls that I've been not, dreading on making.
Yeah.
Send the emails I need to send. I just feel on top of the world. And then, I don't know. It's a weird cycle. What
do you got there? Would you end up writing out over here?
Oh, yeah. So watching the Spotify thing, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I wonder what my stats are. So I calculated everything I did for the year, which was awesome. So for 2022, I had 17 weddings. I had 16 community events. Community events are things that I do with the school, things that I do with other local businesses, just anything that is in the community, you understand? 4 baby showers, which I thought was more, 8 birthday parties, 24 residency spots. So I've DJ'd at a bar or at a club 24 times. 7 sweet 16s, 2 graduation parties, and 2 holiday parties. For a total of 80 gigs this year, which I thought it was more, but I'm happy.
How many weeks are in a year? 52.
52. So that's probably like
that's pretty good.
1.5 gigs. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I don't know, for some reason. I'm satisfied with 80, but I remember back in like August, I was telling people, yeah, I'm at 87. So somewhere I must. I mean, I'm a spreadsheet guy. A lot of entrepreneurs I know use HoneyBook. HoneyBook is an app that keeps track of your bookings and your clients and your invoices, and you can make payments, and it's a great platform. But I do shit on my own. Like I said earlier, I like the feeling of figuring it out.
Yeah.
So back in March, I started tracking stuff differently. So maybe that's why I lost the numbers. But yeah, 80 gigs this year. I'm really happy. I'm really proud of myself, man.
I like that.
Yeah. Some months I've had 5. Some months I have 10. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Very busy.
And I'm just happy that I want to be more wedding oriented. I want to tap into the industry more, and being that it's my second highest, I think that's a good sign.
Perfect. And then you have community, and I think we're gonna wrap this up very shortly. But there is this one insane story that I would love for you to explain. And if you have the footage, bro, you gotta find it and send it to me, because it was like the most wild thing I've ever seen, because it escalated very quickly. There was this community DJ event that you were at, right? It was for a school, and they were having a bonfire.
Oh, yeah. I never knew they do this, man. It's a rival between Penarjo and Bangor. It's these 2 high schools that for like 30 years are rivals. And when the game, I don't know shit about sports. Homecoming, I guess.
Okay, yeah, homecoming.
Whatever the big football game is, they do a bonfire beforehand.
Homecoming.
And, I've never seen that before. I mean, they had like at least 700 pallets of wood. Huge. it was like 30 fire trucks. And to stand in front of that fire, bro, it was scary. And it's funny because it don't burn. Like your skin just itches. You get irritated. It feels like it's very weird. It doesn't feel like hot when you touch a stove. It feels like your whole body's like, ugh.
Like it dries you out instantly. Yeah.
Oh, that could be the feeling of it dries you out. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, those kids turned up, son. And I never knew this, but them high school football players, they get all the pussy. I never knew that. I never played sports in high school, but these guys were like kings, man. They walk in, everybody.
It depends on what position you are and shit like that. You know,
They was lit, son. Once I brought them on stage with me, forget it. The dance floor was packed. I'm like, damn, son, I was just playing the same shit. It was.
They were the superstars. But this video, man, it's like the fire started nice and controlled, right? And this is the first time that they did this fire, or they've been doing this for 30 years.
They do it every year.
What the fuck?
But you're right. It's spreading crazy. Everybody was sitting, and they had to clear everybody out. And like, yo, we gotta move.
We gotta move the fire trucks in now because this is gonna get to. It's crazy because we have that going on, right? And then there's that in Pennsylvania. There's an ongoing fire underground. I don't know if you know about that.
Tralia.
Yeah, it's on.
Pelia, Pentalia. It's an old town. It's an old mining town.
It's an old mining town, exactly.
It's on fire.
And they started a fire. And
Centralia.
It's still burning, and it's like one of those unsolved mysteries on the planet. You know, this planet's fucked up. It's kind of crazy. So like, it really is. I was watching this one show, William Shatner, The Unexplained. Dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. There's so much stuff on this planet that it's like, what? Like that's going on right now. Like you know, Yellowstone. Like if one geyser has a bad day, it's over, bro. It really
it's like
is.
If you want to see the human bones, they invented X-ray. You know what I mean? You want to see the heart, there's like a mammogram. But for prostate, they still got to stick a finger in your ass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they haven't solved that one. I don't know if y'all heard that joke before.
No, I haven't.
Some old man told me that. And I thought he was dropping gems. He goes, you know, back in my time, and look at the bone. Yeah, he's telling me, and he fucking build up to tell me they put a finger in his ass. Anyways.
So yeah, there was that fire, and I just thought it was hilarious the way you were narrating it. You know, it's like, oh, we having a fire. Oh wait, hold on, everybody, we got to clear out. We got to get the fuck out of here now, like immediately.
We had to bring everybody close. When I first got there, I'm like, why is the stage so far from everything?
Yeah.
It was very weird where they had me set up at. Whatever. I ran. Thank God they had extension cables. So I ran their extension cable plugged up to it. And then all the little food trucks and all that stuff was over here, but the fire was all the way down.
Probably for good reason.
That's
for
why,
good reason.
Yeah,
you know what they should have done? Just because I read it in a book. Think again. Adam Grant talked about this book. Fucking fantastic book. One man actually ended up saving his life. This is how the book starts. He saved his life because he was a firefighter who was sent into. He jumped out of an airplane to go try to put out a fire. Like him and his crew did that, right?
Talk about Tom Cruise over here.
And final story, and we'll wrap this up here. I just think this is very interesting.
No,
there was a wildfire in the woods, and they're running through, and at the point is like eventually they realized that it was too much for them. So what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to drop everything that they have and run. Okay, that's your fuck your tools, drop it, run, get out of there. Everyone was running, and there's one guy who I can't remember if he was the chief leader or if he was. I think he was the chief leader, but everyone was so trained to keep running that even when he said stop, they didn't stop. So what he did is he grabbed a match and he burnt the thing, burnt a circle around him, burnt anything that was burnable around him, burnt it and put it out real quick, and then put himself in a ball and laid there, and the fire went around him because it had nothing to burn around him. So that's what they could have done at these events. You know, they could really burn a circle before.
Yeah, because there was like, I guess weeds catching. It was some shit.
Yeah, it's dry. It was a very dry summer, so you know it's easy to catch a fire. You know, only you can prevent wildfires. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in to Tea Time. Not brought to you by Arizona Iced Tea, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. Thank you, DJ Q.
Yeah, this is a good flavor.
Signing out.